Make some extra cash this holiday season driving with Lyft, the rideshare app that treats you better. You can earn hundreds of dollars a week, plus tips. At Lyft, drivers always come first. We've got your back with 24/7 support. And to make sure you start things off right, you can earn $2,500 guaranteed for your first 200 rides. Apply at lyft.com/earnmore. That's lyft.com/earnmore. Terms apply.
And it's time to begin the college football winning for 2017, the college football primer for week 0 of the college football season, brought to you by offshoreinsiders.com. Joe Duffy's picks off a sweep last night. We've got 8 NFL and college football winners. And by the way, that sweep was highlighted by a huge underdog in Major League Baseball on Tampa, but also an NFL sweep at offshoreinsiders.com. Joe Duffy's picks with a big Saturday portfolio in college football and the NFL. Now, here are some news and notes. First of all, Oregon State and Colorado State. Colorado's -4, total minus 105, total of 61. Oregon State has dropped 13 in a row on the road straight up. Their quarterback, CSU quarterback Nick Stevens, was 5th in the nation in quarterback rating last season. They are expecting a sellout at the new on-campus stadium. CSU is. Oregon State, though, is 7-0 against the spread on AstroTurf. CSU 7-1 overall, though, run against the spread. Of course, that is entering this year. All these records at the risk of stating the opposite, and some of these trends could go back a couple years. Hawaii versus UMass. UMass -2.5. A total of 61.5. Hawaii traveling more than 5,000 miles for this one. They did open up as a 3.5-point favorite in the early betting. That was with some lower limits, but the line is now 2.5-point underdog. They are. So this is a big line move indeed. A rematch of the final game of last year in which Hawaii won 46-40. UMass could play 2 quarterbacks here. Ross Comas and Andrew Ford. Comas won the job last year and struggled against quality defenses Florida and Boston College. But as he struggled to alternate it after that until Comas got a season-ending injury. Comas, though, is healthy now. UMass has a star tight end in Adam Brenneman. Hawaii 7-20 on field turf against the spread. UMass 3-7 at home. Of course, that is also against the spread. South Florida and San Jose State. South Florida is -21.5. First game as USF head coach for Charlie Strong. Brent Brennan, his first game as head coach for San Jose State. USF quarterback Quentin Flowers, one of the great dual threats in the country. Even a long shot, we think, for the Heisman Trophy. USF has scored 30 points or more in 17 straight games. Now, a new offense coordinator, Sterling Gilbert's fast pace. Look for that to continue here. Spartans, though, with the most experience offensive line in the country at 123 starts. USF is going to travel 2,342 miles. South Florida, the biggest consensus play of the day. As we said, we use a couple different sources to get a strong consensus play. And the last one is usually where we get our outlaw. Last one's our outlaw we think is even better because for contrarian information, because it's a lot of small-time square players. But anyway, ranging anywhere from 62 to 80% consensus play South Florida is. But the play we like here is the over. Look, over the years, we've normally bet high totals under, but there's going to be so many snaps here. And San Jose State's going to have some success with their big offensive line. But South Florida, quicker pace than ever. This game does go over the 71 points. Rice against Stanford. Keep in mind, this game is in Sydney, Australia. Stanford is rebuilding without Christian McCaffrey, but missed 2 games last year, and his replacement, Bryce Love, who's, of course, his replacement this year in the starting lineup, rushed for 100 yards in both games. He averaged 7.1 yards per carry. Rice quarterback Sam Glaceman playing his first college game against a very good secondary. Stanford quarterback Keller Chris returning from an injury. They won all 6 of his starts as he threw for 10 touchdowns and just 1 interception. Stanford won 41-17 when the teams met last year to close out the regular season. Stanford 45-22 against the spread on grass. Rice 15-5 against the spread outside the conference. Look, where do you want to bet? Visit offshoreinsiders.com for the best places to bet, including mybookie.ag, one of our thoroughly vetted sports books. If you enter the promo code Duffy, DUFFY, 50% sign-up bonus, mybookie.ag.
Make some extra cash this holiday season driving with Lyft, the rideshare app that treats you better. You can earn hundreds of dollars a week, plus tips. At Lyft, drivers always come first. We've got your back with 24/7 support. And to make sure you start things off right, you can earn $2,500 guaranteed for your first 200 rides. Apply at Lyft.com/earn more. That's Lyft.com/earn more. Terms apply.